one of us a story.
My first time to start thinking about myself as a gendered person was in 1999. That was in a conference that I attended. And what was interesting in that conference is that the women who were facilitating, because they were all women facilitating, made us really go deep into analyzing our life experiences and why there were so few women in higher management in universities. This is what then informs these various articles of about 10 or 15 years, and that's what becomes the basis of the little book that is called Conversations About Gender, the Reflections of a Kenyan Feminist. And then when I wanted to launch the book, conversations that came out of there were quite intimate. That's how come the word intimate conversations was born. Based on what we did over Easter, the Lent season, where we collected one item each for 40 days of Lent, the women said, okay, what do we do with the things that we have now put aside in our houses? And we had all these ideas, again, very authentically. So that's when we said, let's call young women, older women, anybody who is feeling like they want to know a tip or two on how to groom for success. And that's how come the July 13th event was born. And we are looking forward to it. We can't wait. We have received a lot of donations, beautiful donations that when I've looked at them, beautiful suits that people have donated. People did not give out stuff because they were torn or old or they were discarding. No, people were giving with love.
I'd like for you to pair up in twos.
Can you imagine living NGO, finance person?
What is it that people don't know about you? They're about to know now.
We want to give out clothes and shoes and jewelry and talk about how
All
we
right,
can
you've
dress
got 1
ourselves.
minute.
How do you dress for success? How do you have a brand? How do people recognize? How do people describe you?
I was always big, and when I was big, I learned. I mean, those who knew me back in the days, right? I would still dress appropriately. Heels, we can do heels at whatever sizes we have. The key thing for me has always been fitness. Be fit. Unahema, yeah? Just watch how you breathe. If you can breathe comfortably, you can wear any heel you want.
Class 6 is when my bust started growing. So at some point, I used to walk like this. You know, like you want to look flat. So I would complain and tell God, why this, why am I having a big bust? So in essence, it affected my shoulders in a way. So I would walk like this. So instead of walking with confidence, you are towering. And one of my teachers, she saw me walking in the parade and she called me and she said, Beatrice, why are you hunching? Is it because of your busts? She's like, let it grow. Don't feel bad. Actually, you wait. In future, it will actually really help you. Don't feel because you're the odd one out that it's a bad thing. It's good to be unique.
Semester down the line, I am in a business planning class, and my lecturer calls me and says, this is my address, show up at my house this Saturday. The next thing she does is she walks out of her bedroom with a bag. And she told me, look inside. What I am wearing today is one of the dresses she gave me. So when she's done, she had a daughter that was a few years younger than me, but we were the same body size. And she also comes out with a bag. In the bag was my very first laptop, my very first phone, and my very first handbag. And I remember the mom asked, but these things are new. And she said, Dad bought me a MacBook. I don't need a Windows. She gave me shoes that I cherish until today. She never even mentioned to anyone. And she never bothered. Anytime she had anything, that woman facilitated my life in so many ways.
We have some dresses here. The trousers are here. They're all folded here.
We have so much to give. We are privileged, but maybe we don't see that. But now I see actually I'm privileged. Because when we walked in, I walked in with Rosette, we went straight to the boutique first. And the first thing I was like, wow, there's so many nice things here. I hope I can grab something. And I'm thinking my wardrobes at home are actually overflowing. Even my daughter keeps telling me, Mom, you're so privileged, just give out some of these things.
The meeting has really taught me a lot about working with young women that I work with, and I'm able to contribute more to their life that I came to this meeting. I know that I have so much that I can share with the world, the clothes that I have that I don't use. I have so many things, even the love and the kindness that I have that I can share with the world, and I'll be open to share more.
I learned that how you present yourself to the people out there will make them have a certain perception about you. I mean, just because something is trendy, just because something is fashionable, doesn't necessarily mean that you should try it. You should have your own personality. You as a person, what are you? What is your brand? What defines you?
For me, something that has really affected me personally is weight and how you can actually dress according to how you look or how your body size is. So I think what the society is doing that isn't right, and for what I can actually term it, the don'ts of the society is that they should stop body shaming or defining a person by their size, you know.
Joining intimate conversations gave me the power. It was a safe space for me to hear the experiences of other women, relate them with my own experiences, and also contribute my capacity to empower the group. Intimate Conversations is a feminist movement, and this will always remain relevant to the society as we are still finding a space for feminism in the country. Intimate Conversations will be a powerhouse for women, and it's going to be a social changer, an opinion powerhouse for both women and men that will change the discourse in society.
Is that when you have an empowered society, not because of money does not necessarily empower you. Empowerment comes from inside. So when we have this empowered group of people, bigger group, the more it is, and we get the circle of influence to grow, just like we're empowered by other people who came before us. This is where I see us going, that people begin to feel confidence in themselves. As you had the examples being given here, like of our First Lady, someone showing up as a First Lady, short hair, gray, no problem, looking very, gray-haired, and she's very confident. If you have found satisfaction in your life and you're comfortable in your space, I think that would be a good place